What is 20 out of 35 concept? This is what I figured. That there was a 20 out of 35 system that has gotten me students laid over and over. But looks is out of 10, money is out of 5, status for hierarchy is out of 10. Social skills is 2.5 points, social calibrations is 2.5 points, emotional control is 2.5 points, and gaming is 2.5 points. So if they reach 20 out of 35, I get another video testimonial from a student. So it's not so much about game. That's what I discovered. It was actually not looks, money, status plus game. Because game is just a value delivery system. Social skills, social calibrations, emotional control, and game, along with looks, money, status. It wasn't until I created Elite 30 from hard case to hero, and only focusing on social calibrations and social skills, and that's an extra 5 points. People kept getting laid, and I was thought to myself, wait a minute, this is not a game course. This is just for a hard case course to improve your social skills and social calibrations. Why are they getting laid so much? Now I started thinking to myself, wait a minute, I already got like 10 video testimonials. They just kept popping up. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, it's clearly not just all game. Or you are enough and plus game, whatever. It's all, I'm starting to think there might be something wrong with this. They're selling boot camps saying, learn more, game is a solution. Game this, game that. But in reality, they're not getting their students laid. And this is the beginning of getting more video testimonials. In the beginning, I got a lot of students laid with just game alone. But then when the social skills and social calibrations was there, it was just a clean fucking sweep. So there's more to it and more categories. So 20 out of 35 is called the line of fuckability. You automatically get laid for day game. So it's less points for night game. So for night game is different. It's not like 20 out of 35. Night game is 15 out of 35. So you're like, what do you mean by 15 out of 35, John? That's because other Asian dating coaches can get other students laid for night game, but not for day game. So during the inflation and tariffs, they can't do it. Only ABCs of low self-esteem company got one student laid in Mexico or Peru. But that was 2024. They couldn't get them laid in the United States. And they don't have any other laid testimonials since the pandemic days, way many years ago. So they can get students laid for night game, no big deal. It's 15 out of 35 because there's no social skills in the nightclub. It's too loud to be having a conversation. In a nightclub, when you start talking, you're yelling in her ear. That's not social skills. And also with the loud music and the alcohol and everything else, how could you possibly have emotional control? You cannot have emotional control if the nightclub is super loud, and that becomes a big problem. There's no social skills, social calibrations, or emotional control. Just some text game and being white for 10 out of 10 status. So you got these tall self-proclaimed coaches that are bragging about Tinder testimonials. Who cares? It doesn't mean anything at all. Anyone can get Tinder testimonials. They have good pictures and just a little bit of text game, and you're gonna bang a woman that's 3 or 4 out of 10. That's really fat and unattractive. Easily. Totally easily. Or status maxing in Latin shithole countries. If you're Asian, and that's what they love to do, especially the Asian passport bros, the Asian masculinity movement, these guys are insufferable. They believe by going to Latin shithole countries, they can raise their high status job because they're all engineers. That's how they can afford the boot camps. And also, because of that, not only can they afford the boot camps, they can also have a third world money status advantage on their Instagram that they travel to all these shithole countries. So that gives you 2 extra points. Number 3, maybe you can show a lifestyle on it and you get 3 points. You can also show like An exotic advantage. If they're all Latinas in Colombia, that place is fucking crazy. So who wants to get results in 2025? Or you want to keep waiting? Exactly. So you guys should invest in yourself. You guys should invest in yourself. But for Daygame, it's 20 out of 35. It's the only system I cannot debunk. I can't change anything because I keep getting students late. 20 out of 35. Looks out of 10, money out of 5, status out of 10, social skills 2.5, social calibration is 2.5, emotional control 2.5, game 2.5. I cannot change it. I tried to change it. I tried to debunk myself, but it explains everything. It explains black pill, it explains red pill, it explains everything. It explains like tall self-proclaimed coaches going to Latin countries and just having more status and making it easier. It explains everything. Because even if you're black pill, if your looks is like 8 out of 10, and also your race is 10, right? That's 18 points. And also they have no social skills, no social calibrations because they're angry, and really bad emotional control. They're game deniers. So technically their 18 points becomes 15.5. Because minus 2.5. The emotions category can be minus 2.5. That's only one category that can go downwards. Social skills cannot be minus. Social calibrations cannot be minus. If it's bad, it's 0. But your emotions can be minus 2.5. And this is not just counting the inflation or the tariff. People's emotions are minus 2.5. Because of that, they're stuck. That's why when women hear you, they get turned off. So if they're 15.5 out of 35, they're not going to get over the line of fuckability. Even if they got surgery, they'll just be 16.5 points. It's the same thing with red pill. You focus all your points on lifestyle, third world money status advantage, exotic advantage, lifestyle, whatever the fuck, right? Just 4 points. You're white, 10 points. You're 6 in looks, that's 20 points. They have no social skills, really bad body language, and they're game deniers. And then they're minus 2.5, so that becomes 17.5 points. So basically this system cannot be debunked. It explains everyone's testimonials or the lack of it, especially when other boot camps start teaching direct game and does not work. So, this is a perfect system. If this system is perfect, you guys should calibrate to the 20 out of 35. And the most important category this year is the emotional control. Attention, logical, gritty engineers who want to dominate Daygame. How to get laid consistently with high-value white girls through Daygame, and have the option to build a rotation of fuck buddies or choose a potential girlfriend or wife, so you can avoid wasting money on outdated boot camps, struggling with constant rejections, or falling behind in today's tougher dating market. How to succeed in Daygame and get laid consistently with high-value white women using proven strategies that work in real-world, sober environments. Does this sound like you? You're a logical, gritty engineer who's frustrated by your struggles with social skills and tonality in Daygame. You dream of becoming a confident, socially calibrated man who succeeds in Daygame, attracts high-value white women, and builds meaningful relationships, whether for casual dating, a committed girlfriend, or even marriage. You've tried direct game, romantic flirts, or clout-based tactics standing next to women, or relying on nightclub optics for Instagram pictures, and they've all failed to deliver consistent results. You're tired of wasting money on overpriced boot camps that end after a weekend with no long-term guidance or results. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. I've been there myself, and I know the frustration of trying to figure out, how do I succeed in Daygame and get laid consistently with high-value white women using strategies that actually work? Here's the harsh truth about Daygame in 2025. Most dating coaches rely on outdated tactics like direct game, compliments that filter unattractive women, but fail to build attraction. Students don't get laid during the boot camp or training period, playing a huge numbers game for months if not years. Romantic flirts, manipulative, alcohol-fueled escalation tactics that don't work in sober, real-world environments. Most people doesn't fit into the boyfriend and girlfriend frame. Clout games, standing next to women or pretending to have value, which only works if you're a club promoter. It won't work for engineers who would get in trouble doing that. with work obligations, which it would piss off your boss, getting you fired. These methods might feel like the easy way out, but in today's tougher economic times, they simply don't work. The solution: elite bundle resurrections. Maneuver her on an instant date, sexualize to the maximum, and deal with the sexual objections only. Backfilled with flirts when she talks more, tease when she is off the line. Use the hybrid opener, not direct compliments. Dressed in the husband material whitewashed frame. Backed by 660 laid and poll testimonials. I've created the Elite Bundle Resurrections coaching program to help logical, gritty engineers like you get laid consistently with high-value white women through Daygame, build a rotation of fuck buddies, or find a girlfriend or wife without relying on gimmicks, setups, or outdated methods. This comprehensive program includes 3 merged courses, 1 year of WhatsApp consultation, and Skype coaching, all designed to give you the tools, strategies, and support you need to dominate in Daygame. Here's exactly what you'll get inside Elite Bundle Resurrections, formerly known as Elite Bundle 2. This is an upgraded course even if the other one works. By having a tonality course in the bundle, I don't have to do as much work for Elite Access, reteaching you Elite 30 from hard case to hero, a $250 value. You'll dramatically reduce rejections, attract women effortlessly, and get laid faster in Daygame, a 6-module course, which is 5.5 hours on Google Drive plus YouTube private videos. Fix your body language to project confidence, high status, and sexual appeal in every interaction. You'll avoid flaky women and start having more sex with attractive women you actually want. Includes a 30-day challenge to build new habits like a real natural in just 10 minutes a day, so you can get real numbers that lead to dates and pull women home or same-day lay. You'll stop wasting time on flaky women, avoid dead-end interactions, and finally enjoy the sex life you've always wanted. Whether you're looking for casual hookups, a rotation, or the perfect girlfriend or wife, master the social skills and social calibration fundamentals so you can get laid or build a rotation. Elite Playbook is $500 value. Stop losing women during interactions, avoid last-minute resistance, and finally start having consistent success in Daygame. Whether it's casual sex, a rotation, or finding a girlfriend, master advanced game techniques, escalation tactics, and objection handling in a 42-module course. 15 hours hosted on Google Drive, which means you can escalate smoothly, overcome objections, and pull women home for same-day lays. Pull attractive women home more often, and finally get the sex life you've always wanted. Build on top of the foundation from Elite 30 to confidently pull women home to have sex with them and refine your approach. Learn from a step-by-step system designed to help you escalate smoothly. You overcome external challenges and start having sex with attractive women no matter the circumstances. Includes commentary before every video on how techniques have evolved over time, which means giving you a mental filter to adapt to any situation, including the inflation, tariffs, or any future scenarios. The new Elite Tonality Mastery, a $500 value. This course is all brand new, but my students with 20 lays, 8 lays, and 15 lays got married, procreated. They were all secretly doing all of these exercises on Elite Access. There are more videos than these, but they are averagely 2.5 hours or 3 unedited. I'm cutting it down. So you would get the early access version right now, which means you'll project high status confident tonality that reduces rejections and pull women home to get laid even when the world feels economically uncertain. A 12-hour course with a 21-day challenge for only 10 minutes a day of practice. Helps you avoid sounding stressed or beta, so you can bypass women's defenses and attract them effortlessly, which means you'll start pulling them home to have sex by captivating them with your calm, confident whitewashed tonality. Stop turning women off with cortisol-fueled, rush speech, so you can slow down, project high-status whitewashed tonality, and bypass women's defenses to pull them home effortlessly. You can follow a proven Daygame system with 660 laid, pull testimonials, get laid again in 2025, even when other Daygame coaches can't get their students laid for the last few years, which means you can get laid with white women no matter the challenges. Elite Access of $400 value. You'll avoid wasting months on trial and error, master Daygame skills quicker, and start having sex with attractive women consistently. 1 year of daily WhatsApp consultations, 10 minutes per day for personalized guidance, drill corrections, and real-time feedback, so you can fix mistakes on the spot, refine your approach, and get laid faster. You would get laid faster than doing it yourself. Use my mental filter to identify your sticking points, which means you'll stop repeating the same mistakes. Avoid wasting time with your mental filter. Skype coaching at $3,000 value. You'll stop second-guessing yourself. Avoid wasting time on trial and error. 10 one-hour online coaching sessions for in-depth, personalized feedback, so you can confidently approach women. escalate smoothly, and build the sex life you truly want. It's more efficient than days of asking on Elite Access to get your questions answered. Refine your body language, tonality, and Daygame structure while addressing your unique challenges in real time so you can get more solutions faster than Elite Access 10 minutes a day asking non-stop questions in 1 hour. Some people can't take action unless they get clarity first, so this speeds up your adaptation to get laid faster, gain clarity, and level up faster with direct Skype guidance. Total value, $4,650. But today, you're getting all of this for 3 payments of $333, or $1,000 up front. If you had Elite 30 or Elite Bundle 1 or Elite Access, you can just pay the difference. Not full price if you can show me your previous invoices. If you had Elite Bundle 2, then it's only $200 to upgrade. I can't afford to sell it to you for any less, but I can reset your Skypes to 10 again. $1,200 at the start of August, the official launch price. $1,400 at the start of November, the last price increase to its final pricing. First 10 people who signs up will get the John Elite Daygame Motivation soundtrack, the same music you are hearing from the 5-day challenge if you train with me. After 10 people joins, I won't offer it anymore. The financing plan is finally available for a limited time. You can break the payment down into 3 pieces so it's affordable. I would enable bits and pieces of the course until the payment is done in full, so you can go at your own pace over 3 months. Unless you want to pay in full and unlock everything at once. Start today. Why this program works. Unlike outdated boot camps or scammy platform popular gurus selling illusions, Elite Bundle Resurrections focuses on proven strategies like, if you have a busy job, you can still level up and approach less to get laid more, mastering body language, tonality, and social skills by rehearsing in the mirror 10 minutes a day, which means you can save time and avoid mass approaching. You don't have to deal with flaky phone numbers, but get laid the same day, using the arrow science method to refine your approach and handle objections. So you can maneuver, sexualize it to the maximum and deal only with the sexual objections. You can ethically deal with sexual objections without alcohol and escalate hard. She will escalate you instead to have sex, which is ethical, building consistent results through real-world, sober Daygame tactics. Not have to use last-minute resistant creepy pickup artist tactics. With 660 laid, poll testimonials, this proven program delivers real, measurable results in as little as a week, a month, or a few months depending on your case. Adaptations for 2025 ethnicity-specific training. From now on, each ethnicity, Asians, Indians, and Latinos, will follow a customized training path tailored to their unique challenges and tendencies. Asians will begin with Elite 30, focusing on building foundational habits and social skills. The goal is to develop strong habits that override their natural social impairments. They'll review testimonials from fellow Asians to rebuild belief systems damaged by other Asian dating coaches who promote false narratives like night game and muscle, or going to Latin countries using Tinder. Fashion and tonality will be whitewashed to elevate their perceived natural status, and no direct compliments or zombie tactics will be allowed. Once these habits are solidified, they'll move on to Elite Tonality Mastery to refine tonality and emotional control. Indians will start with Elite Tonality Mastery to focus on tonality and consistency. Their training will emphasize showing up and completing tasks for 7 days in a row to overcome ADHD tendencies. They tend to disappear for 3 weeks at a time. Supplementation will be recommended to support mental clarity, and fashion will be whitewashed to increase their perceived status. Direct compliments will be banned, or using alcohol, romantic flirts, or push-pulls, and they'll transition to Elite 30 after completing the tonality challenge. Training path: Elite Tonality Mastery to build consistency and tonality. Elite 30 to integrate tonality with social skills and social calibrations. Latinos will undergo a 1-week probationary period to assess their coachability. Lots have been unteachable cases this year, not last year. During this time, they must complete the mindset playlist and prove they can execute training consistently. After a week of training, they will update the takeaways with the problems they have. If they refuse, they would be removed. If they fail to complete the probationary requirements, they will only have access to Elite 30 Elite Playbook and 1 Skype session with no further progress allowed. If they pass, they can purchase the rest of the course and continue training, including Elite Access, the Skypes, and Elite Tonality Mastery. Latinos must rehearse daily for 10 to 15 minutes and approach sparingly to avoid reinforcing bad habits. Not run away from crippling approach anxiety like half the Latino students. Their transformation may take longer due to deep-rooted fears for half of them, but persistence leads to success. Training path: probationary period to assess coachability. Elite 30 to build foundational skills. Elite Tonality Mastery, if coachable, to refine tonality and emotional control. No refund policy for committed, coachable students only. Some individuals struggle with emotional issues like high cortisol levels and the inability to break free from the winner or loser effect. This often leads to fixating on optics and worshipping white dating coaches, assuming their methods work for Daygame based on appearance alone, which it doesn't or rarely does if super popular. This mindset results in procrastination, blame shifting, and chasing illusions, making real progress impossible. I'm the best Daygame coach in the world, with 660 laid poll testimonials to back it up. My methods work, period. But this program isn't for everyone, and that's by design. There's no refund policy, and here's why. Success requires personal responsibility. If you're not ready to take ownership of your results, this program isn't for you. I've worked with all kinds of students, easy cases, normal cases, which is likely not you. They get laid in a few days to a week or a few weeks. Less are around these days due to the economy. Hard cases, they progress slowly but follow instructions, put in the work, and succeed. But they are always stuck in their head, thinking non-stop and asking questions instead of doing. Impossible cases, they struggle emotionally but trust the process and achieve results. And teachable cases, these are the ones I won't work with. If you procrastinate, reject feedback, blame others for your failures, or refuse to adapt, this program isn't for you. This program is for winners, men who are ready to commit, take action, and transform their lives. If you're stuck in the loser effect, making excuses, getting triggered due to a lack of emotional intelligence, and spiraling into failure, this isn't for you. But if you're coachable, ready to follow my proven system, and willing to do the work, Elite Bundle Resurrections will deliver results. Act now and get laid in 2025. First 10 people who signs up will get the John Elite soundtrack, the same music you are hearing from the 5-day challenge if you train with me. After 10, I won't offer it anymore. Few people have already bought it, so there isn't 10 left, just a few. Don't wait, it won't come back ever. If you want a financing plan, please write it in the message area of the Contact Me form. $1,000 until the end of July. If you had Elite 30 or Elite Bundle 1 or Elite Access, you can just pay the difference. Not full price if you can show me your previous invoices. If you had Elite Bundle 2, then it's $200 to upgrade, since I can't make a profit if it's only $100 difference. Price would go up to match the price increases in the future. $1,200 at the start of August, the official launch price. $1,400 at the start of November, the last price increase to its final pricing. Financing plans are available. I understand times are tough, which is why I'm offering a flexible payment plan for Elite Bundle Resurrections. You can start today for just $333 a month for 3 months, making it easier to invest in yourself without paying everything up front. With this plan, the program unlocks step by step, ensuring you stay focused and on track. If you prefer, you can pay in full for $1,000 and gain instant access to everything right away. This is your chance to transform your Daygame results. Don't wait. Only $333 for 3 times, for 3 months to get started to approach right now. Only pay $333 for the first month. I'll unlock pieces of the Elite Bundle Resurrections at a time. Pay $333 the next month, and I'll unlock more like the Elite Playbook. Then the last $333 to unlock the rest for Elite Access, the Skypes, and Elite Tonality Mastery. Don't let outdated methods, bad advice, or the economy hold you back. Now is the best time to invest in yourself and take control of your future. While others panic or rage quit, blaming tariffs and inflation, the truth is this tariff could spark a golden age of opportunity afterwards, both in the economy and in your dating life. This is your chance to rise above the noise, take early action, and find your ideal girlfriend or marriage partner, because there will be less people approaching, so less competition. To your success, as my next laid testimonial, I'm John Elite, the best Daygame coach in the world. P.S. A special price of $1,000 until the beginning of August, and is your chance to get this program at a massive discount. Don't wait. Prices increase after August. Don't just take my word for it. Join the 660 plus students who have already got laid or pulled women home with Elite Bundle Resurrections, formerly known as Elite Bundle 2. I would post all the video testimonials here, but it would make the video another 10 minutes scrolling through just the screenshot testimonials alone. Go look at my testimonial page or sales letter.